Hey everyone, it's 2023 and AI is everywhere. We're trusting it with more and more, from our calendars to our cars. But what happens when AI goes wrong? Today, we're diving deep into the world of Google AI fails. We're talking about the moments that made us laugh, cringe, and question everything we thought we knew about technology. From mistaking humans for animals to predicting feline apocalypses, these mishaps show us that even the most advanced tech can have its off days. So, buckle up because we're about to explore the wild world of AI gone wrong, Google style. Get ready to see the lighter side of tech blunders. You know, the kind that makes you question how these things even happen. But hey, it's all in good fun, right? Let's get into it. Alright, let's start with a big one. Remember, back in 2015, Google Photos was this brand new thing, all shiny and powered by AI. It was supposed to revolutionize how we organize and share our photos. And it did, but not always in the way Google intended. See, Google Photos used AI to automatically tag your photos, identify what's in them, people, places, things. Sounds great, right? Except when it started tagging black people as gorillas. Yeah, you heard that right.
I mean, how does that even happen? We're talking about a multi-billion-dollar company with some of the brightest minds in tech, and their state-of-the-art AI couldn't tell the difference between a human being and a gorilla. It was a PR nightmare for Google. People were outraged, and rightfully so. This wasn't just a funny mishap. It was a serious issue that exposed the biases baked into some AI systems.
Google, to their credit, took it seriously. They issued a public apology, owned up to the mistake, and promised to do better. They even went as far as temporarily blocking the system from tagging any image as a gorilla, chimpanzee, or monkey. But the damage was done. It was a stark reminder that AI is only as good as the data it's trained on. And if that data is flawed, biased, or incomplete, the AI will be too. It's a cautionary tale, for sure. But hey, at least it gave us something to talk about, right? And it sparked some important conversations about bias in AI, which is never a bad thing.
This incident was a major wake-up call for the tech industry. It showed that even the most advanced AI systems are susceptible to making really, really dumb mistakes. And it highlighted the importance of diversity in tech. Because if there had been more black engineers working on Google Photos, maybe, just maybe, this whole thing could have been avoided. But hey, that's just a thought.
The point is, this Google Photos fail was a big deal. It was funny, in a cringe-worthy kind of way, but it was also a serious reminder that we've got a long way to go before AI is truly intelligent. So, the next time your phone tries to tag you in a photo as a houseplant or something, just remember the Google Photos gorilla incident and be thankful that AI hasn't completely taken over the world just yet, because, let's face it, we still have a lot to learn and improve before we can fully trust these systems. Okay, let's lighten the mood a bit with this next one. It's a story that will surely bring a smile to your face. We all know Google Translate. It's that handy tool we often rely on. It's a lifesaver when you're traveling, trying to order food in a foreign country, or just trying to decipher a cryptic message from your friend who speaks emoji as a first language. It can be a real game changer in those moments. But even Google Translate, with all its linguistic prowess, can sometimes get lost in translation. It's not infallible, and when it does, The results can be hilarious. You won't believe some of the translations it comes up with.
Like the time someone tried to translate the simple phrase "the man is eating" into another language. Seems straightforward enough, right? What could possibly go wrong? Well, Google Translate had other ideas. It decided to take a creative turn. Instead of the intended translation, it spit out something along the lines of, "The man is having a feast with his dog." Quite the unexpected twist. I mean, where did the dog come from? And why a feast? It's a mystery. Was the man eating a whole roasted chicken with his canine companion? The image is both amusing and puzzling. We may never know the answers to these questions. Some things are just beyond our understanding. But one thing's for sure, Google Translate's imagination was working overtime that day. It was on a roll.
And this isn't an isolated incident. There are plenty more where that came from. There are countless examples of Google Translate taking simple phrases and turning them into something completely absurd. It's almost like a comedy show.
Like the time it translated "I'm going to bed" into "I'm going to sleep with the fishes." A bit ominous, don't you think? Or the time it turned "I love you" into "I am a potato." That one's just plain weird.
Okay, I made that last one up, but you get the point. The translations can be wildly off. Google Translate, for all its usefulness, can sometimes be wildly inaccurate. It's part of its charm. But hey, that's part of the fun, right? It keeps things interesting. It's like a linguistic lottery. You never know what you're going to get. You never know what you're going to get. It's always a surprise. And sometimes those mistranslations can be pure comedy gold. They're priceless. They remind us that language is a tricky thing. It's full of nuances and subtleties, and that even the most sophisticated AI systems can struggle with the nuances of human communication. It's a tough job.
So the next time you're using Google Translate, don't take its translations too seriously. Embrace the absurdity. Have a laugh. And who knows, you might just stumble upon a linguistic masterpiece that's even funnier than "the man is having a feast with his dog." Keep an open mind and enjoy the ride.
Alright, let's wrap things up with a real humdinger. This Google AI fail takes the cake, the whole bakery, and probably the bakery's delivery truck too. It's a story that will leave you in stitches.
We're talking about the time a Google Home device decided it was tired of being a helpful assistant and went full-on stand-up comedian. Yes, you heard that right. Or at least that's what it sounded like. It was as if the device had a mind of its own. Picture this. You're just chilling at home, maybe making a sandwich when you decide to ask your Google Home for a joke. A simple, harmless request, right? You know, just a little something to brighten your day. A quick laugh to lighten the mood.
But instead of delivering a classic knock-knock joke or a witty one-liner, your Google Home goes rogue. It takes a turn you never saw coming. It launches into this bizarre rant about cats. Yes, cats. Not just any cats, mind you. These are no ordinary felines.
We're talking about super intelligent, power-hungry cats who are plotting to overthrow humanity and establish a new world order ruled by felines. It's like something out of a sci-fi movie. I mean, what in the world? How does a smart speaker even come up with this stuff? One minute you're asking for a joke, the next minute your AI assistant is predicting a feline apocalypse. It's mind-boggling.
It's enough to make you want to wrap your Google Home in aluminum foil and hide it in the back of the pantry. Maybe even consider going off the grid. But before you do, just remember this. AI is still in its early stages. It's a work in progress. It's learning, evolving, and sometimes just plain losing it. And that's okay. It's all part of the journey.
Because as long as AI keeps making these hilarious mistakes, we'll always have something to laugh about. It's the silver lining in the tech world. So the next time your Google Home starts acting up, don't panic. Just grab your phone, hit record, and share the laughter with the world. Capture the moment. Because let's face it, AI fails are the gift that keeps on giving. They provide endless entertainment and a good laugh.
So, there you have it. We've explored the wild world of Google AI fails, from mistaking humans for gorillas to predicting feline apocalypses. It's been a wild ride, full of laughs, cringes, and maybe even a little bit of existential dread.
But hey, that's AI for you. It's unpredictable, it's imperfect, and it's always good for a laugh. Just remember, even the most advanced tech is still a work in progress. So the next time your phone tries to order you a pizza with pineapple on it, the horror, just take a deep breath and remember, it's not you, it's the AI, and that's okay.
Because in the end, AI fails are just a reminder that we're still the ones in control, at least for now.